You have just been through a very significant process that has upgraded you, expanded you, and helped you evolve into more of who you truly are. So essentially, you're being called at this moment to really get grounded, to anchor deep into the earth. The more that you do work in the higher realms, in the realms of spirit, the more you need to ground and nurture yourself and make sure that you are not ignoring or bypassing, the lower realms that keep it in balance. Because, as a human being in a human vessel, or being human in a human vessel, I should say, it's very important that we do stay grounded in our physical bodies and feel present and safe and joyful and protected and passionate and in the flow of creativity, as much as we are in the higher realms and in the realms of spirit and getting information. The information now needs to be balanced with practical and inspired action. And by practical, I don't mean that it's logical. Practical, I mean in the sense of in practice, in making it part of your ritual, part of your ceremony, part of the way you live, to get your feet planted and be able to genuinely stand on what you know to be true. There's a big fire burning within you, and you do have a lot of protectors around you, and you have spiritual allies that are here and present for you, and they are wanting to more profoundly connect with you so that you can easily feel the energetic signature of those beings and work with them to bring your dreams into creation. It's a time to go within, to find that sacred, sweet, soft, silent space within you, so that you can hear the whispers of spirit. It's also a time to dream big and to go into your vision as though your vision is your current experience, living as though your vision is your current experience. And there's many ways to do that. So if you feel stuck, or if you feel limited, or you feel like there's a block or something you can't do, it's only because of your perspective on it. So I'm going to pull some clarifiers so that we can go deeper into this message. This is a message about you, about your relationship with yourself, with your divinity, with creation, with humanity. This is really about solidifying who you are as this new being, as this more expanded version, more evolved version of you. It's a time for deep forgiving, a time for recognizing that the only forgiveness that is needed is self-forgiveness, really. Yes, you can look at other people and see things they did. Eventually you'll get to a place where you recognize it wasn't personal, it wasn't anything about you, it doesn't mean anything about you, and whatever you've experienced can only be supported by the meaning that you give to it. So if you look at it, as horrible as it may have been, as a blessing for you, to get you more into alignment with the path that you're here to create, and recognize that these people are only playing their role, and these people are literally figments of your imagination. I know that the 3D reality, the physical, can be very persuasive and lead you to believe that that's the truth and that's what's it, but it's not the truth. The truth is the truth that you create, okay? So it is essential for you to stop holding yourself under the weight of your past, to allow it to be witnessed, or to just literally change your mind about how you perceive that situation. And as you release and heal the past, you will experience more love in your present moments. You will call in the love that you seek. You will be the love that you seek. And that's the whole point here. You love yourself so purely, so unconditionally, and really accept yourself and all of your facets. And once you get to that grounded space of this is who I am, and I'm also moving into this version of me, and I choose that version of me now. So I'm showing up and living as that version of me now. What you desire will come into your experience. You know, I'm not talking about spiritual bypassing or bypassing at all or toxic positivity. I'm saying in like optimistic expectation of what is to come, right? Because even if we go through experiences we would have rather avoided, something about that experience is guiding us to the space that we want to be in. So maybe there was a lesson that needed to be learned. Maybe certain people didn't need to be in your life, because you know, you can surround yourself with the wrong people for you, and those people can transfer their karma onto you, and you betray yourself, you abandon yourself in order to not leave those people behind. But at the end of the day, you're leaving yourself behind because you're not choosing yourself, you're not caring for yourself, you're not being very picky about who you surround yourself with and who you connect with. And if you're having sex with people you don't really know, and this isn't someone that you would legitimately see yourself building a life with or having a deep rapturous love with, that, you know, is sustainable, that's not somebody that you should let into your body, and that's not somebody that you should be, you know, in their body, right? Because you can, like, energy transference is real. You can take on the energy, the attachments, the entities, and the karma of other people just by choosing to surround yourself with those people, just by choosing to get involved with those people and enmeshed with those people and create attachments with those people. You know, that will take you off your path. So sometimes when things happen or tower moments occur, it's because what you were building was not on a solid foundation, and you want something better, or that moment would not have occurred. If you didn't care and you wanted to live your life on that kind of timeline and that kind of vibration with those parameters of reality, then, you know, these moments won't happen, because you're already on the path you genuinely want to be on. Okay, that's the path you've signed up for, that's the destiny that you've decided to create, right? So they happen for us. Everything happens for us, to be able to look at our lives, to self-reflect, to recognize when we are out of alignment with the vision that we have over our own lives. It's not anything outside of us. Nobody is dictating what's going to happen. But if there's a calling in your heart and you choose to ignore it, or you choose to play small, or you choose to dim your light to make other people comfortable, you are going to have hell. You're going to go through hell. And, you know, if the calling and desire is strong enough, it will pull you through it. But the hell is not necessary. It is not necessary one bit. You are a warrior. You have been through the ringer, right? You've been through so much shit, and you feel like people don't really understand you or get you. You know, maybe you feel like you can't really connect with people, and that's because those people you're trying to connect with are not your people. And if you stop playing small and stop keeping yourself restrained in environments you don't belong in, you would find your people. Your people would find you. It's not about you going out there and looking for it. You standing in your power and being the version of you that you know you're here to be will attract everything in your life you could ever imagine, that you could ever hope for, that you could ever dream of. All the prosperity, all the materialistic things, all the relationships, all the everything, the magnitude of fulfillment and meaning that you would feel when you look at your life, and as you're experiencing your life through each day, would be massive, because you're attuned to and in alignment with the vision that you have for your life, right? So warrior, it is now time to retreat, to disconnect from the world, to process and integrate what you've just experienced or what you have experienced, so that you can gain clarity on what it is that you actually desire, what your dream is, what your vision is, so that you know how to take those micro steps or those big leaps into that life. Once you really know what you want, you can quantum leap into that reality, because the only time there is now, right? Time is a construct that was made by man. It's all now. Every dimension is now, every timeline is now, every moment